Hello and welcome back to the training. So in this particular video, what I will be covering is an extension. What we're trying to get to is creating auto-approve blog commenting lists so we can consistently create blog posts, right? So or comments on blogs, right? Or images. So what I'm going to walk you through now is selecting the platforms or utilizing a custom footprint list. So what you're going to do is go ahead and open up your tool. In the previous video, what we did here is we generated our keyword list. I showed you two separate methods. What we're going to do now here is we're going to select the platforms or the types of comments, all right, that we actually want to start laying. So this is called platforms, or you can call it a footprint. These are the built-in footprints, all right? So before I do that, I want to share with you the custom footprint feature, which it's just a matter of clicking these buttons up here. So here's the custom footprint, and here's the platforms. All right, so if you click custom footprint and you check the resource section in the training at the very bottom, there's a text file. In that resource text file, I give you a massive footprint list. I'll go ahead and share that with you briefly now just so you understand what it is. So as you can see, Scrapebox footprint list, and this is your footprint list. All right, again, that will be enclosed inside the training in the bottom in the resource section. Okay, now with that being said, you can take this entire list separated by commas, or you could pick out what's best for you, or you can use this to start adding on and creating your own. But this is a base point. You know, as you can see here, we're looking for EDUs. It's all in there. Okay. With that being said, they need to be separated by commas. And how you would do that is, I'll give you a small example of these three here. So this is going to be comma, and then you'd bring this up, comma, and then bring this up, right? So let's just say that you made yourself a nice string. You want to start scraping potential prospects for blog comments on these types of blogagine, Cyblo, these particular phrases, these particular types of websites. All right. So again, this is just an example. I'll go ahead and share this with you here. So we're going to go ahead and take this here. Okay. But this is the powered by. This is what we're looking for. We're going to hit copy. You hit this custom footprint, and then you just Control V, add it inside of here. Okay. And then you're going to walk through the process that I'm about to show you. But for the rest of this video, if you're not using custom footprints, what I want to go ahead and share with you, and as you can see, you can build your own list. So I have tumblers. I've built out very particular lists for myself. But all of the footprints will be included, again, in the resource section. But let's go ahead and come over here to the platforms. Now, platforms are footprints, but these are the footprints that are built into the tool. Very nice of them, right? So once you click on platforms here, aka footprints, you click on this button here. Now it's going to go ahead and give you a list. Now, what I have found, in my opinion, is we're looking for ability of posting, and we're looking for things that generally go through and are going to be seen by Google that I can get credit for. So just what I have found and what I really like is I like the image comments, and I really, really like WordPress. Now, again, when I'm building out the AA list, auto approve list, again, you have an entire auto approve list, over 100,000 domains that are auto approved. You can automatically get them. It'll be in the resource section. I'll give you like a starter one. But what you want to do when you're building up your list is you want to check them all, right? We want to get the biggest pool possible, so then we can start creating our own lists, right? So then we don't have to rely on, you know, getting my new updated list or always running the tool. Like, you want to have something, right? You want to be able to go to your pool of auto approves. So in any case, we've gone ahead and selected all of the different types here, okay? We are going to uncheck the contact forms, all right? We're going to go ahead and leave the blogs. We're going to uncheck the forums. We're going to leave the blogs. BBS is perfectly fine. So that's a type of like a forum of sorts. WordPress trackbacks, they're very low quality, like as far as like link equity is concerned, but again, they generally pick up pretty easy. These up in here, the guest books, again, lower quality, but they generally hit, right? Like you're probably going to get a lot of them. And then last but not least is my personal favorite in this particular manner is the image comments. These are by far one of my personal favorites, aside from the WordPress blogs, right? The WordPress blog comment section is aces, but second to that is going to be this image section. So generally when I'm running this, I'm looking at this particular section here, these images, and then down here. See the blogs? These blogs, and then of course WordPress, right? So these blogs and the image comments, those are so good, right? So in any case, but it doesn't matter when you're curating a list, I want them all, right? But it takes time then. You have to be patient, right? Patience is key here for this particular tool because a lot of these things take time. So once this has been selected, okay, and you've made your selections, we've chose our platform, we've added our keyword list, okay. The next step is we want to go ahead and make sure our proxies are on. So again, in the earlier section, we covered proxies, but you want to make sure that they're in here. The next piece is going to be start harvesting and start looking for domains or websites or images that we can start posting comments on. So all you have to do now at this step is click Start Harvesting, okay? Now, when you click this Start Harvesting button, what you're going to see here is a magnitude of options, okay? See available search engines. If you take a look at this list here, you're automatically going to think, well, Google's the king, but you probably don't want Google depending on the proxies that you're using. If you use the recommendation that you'll see in the beginning of the training and you want cheap but good, right? It's cheap, but they work, which I like a big cheap pool of residential proxies is what I use. But if you have mobile proxies, or maybe you have your own little proxy farm, or maybe you're paying for private IPv4 proxies, you know, that's up to you. Probably get a better success rate. But as far as for cost, efficiency, and scale, I like residential rotating. All right. So what I found though is you're going to get really fast results from generally these two here, Yahoo and Bing. And plus you'll get the quality results that you're looking for. So in my opinion, this is what I'm going to use because they work well with my proxies. Again, it depends on the proxies. You're going to click Start. All right. Now what we're doing here is we're looking, it looks like the proxies need to be tested, but it's harvesting. Here we go. So these are opportunities. See where it says harvested? It should say opportunities, right? For some reason, Bing's not picking up. It could just be one of the proxies. One of the ports could be closed. Who knows, right? These things happen. Don't get discouraged. For you, these search engines over here might be different. So don't get discouraged. You see errors, switch out the search engines or switch out your proxies. It's one or the other. This happens, right? But once you find one that hits like this, like look at, in a few seconds, I've scraped 2,000 opportunities. That's 2,000 places that I could potentially place a link of all different qualities and strengths, right? But this is just opportunities, just bam, 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 right? So let that baby run out. Look at, I have almost 3,000 opportunities and we haven't even hit 2% yet of it being completed. See how this says complete? It's not even close. It hasn't even started yet and I have 3,000 chances of getting links. Isn't this great? Isn't this wonderful? I'll see you in the next training video. I'll see you then. Bye-bye.